You said I'd never be nothing, but who was you? Who was you? Always asking for something, but who was you? Who was you? You said I'd end up in jail, but who was you? Who was you? You said I always gon' fail. Who was you? Who the fuck is you? You said I'd never be nothing, but who was you? Who was you? Always asking for something, but who was you? Who was you? You said I'd end up in jail.
Fitness trainer, Gracy, Benard Gracy. He is the owner of Gracy Elite Fitness Studio. And I would like, well, hold on. I have to get his mic, because he has a mic. 1 second. Like this.
Time right here on Wrightsboro Road, right here. Tell us where you can find yourself.
We are here at 3958 Wrightsboro Road. Suite A is our actual physical location, but we are taking over the parking lot. So you're more than welcome to come out and join us and be a part of this whole experience. This is not the first time we'll be out here. This is our first time out here, but this will not be our last. You can catch us again in 2 weeks for our Mother's Day event. It's called Dear Mama, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Good morning for all you mamas out there.
Yeah.
Shouts out to all the mamas and aunties and grandmamas and all that stuff. Also, we want to give our DJ a shout out right here. DJ Phenom on the ones and twos. Out here on this beautiful day. If you're not taking advantage of this day, something wrong with you, man. Who raised you?
It is. This is a beautiful day. Even though I'm sweating, I think I'm sweating though because I've been around, moving around, running around. Yes.
That's right.
It is. It's beautiful out here. It's nice and windy, not too much sun.
Yes.
Are you originally from Augusta?
I'm originally from Augusta, Georgia. I was born in a little place called Sunset Homes, right off of 1631 Linden Street. I like to consider myself a rose growing out of the concrete. You understand? First of all, we had a lot of people in the neighborhood that assisted with little boys like us coming up, teaching us things like how to change tires and how to just take care of family issues and stuff like that. We're really lacking those values these days, as you can see, with a lot of the cleansing that's going on in the city. But that's neither here or there, and I don't want to start a whole nother subject, but that is a place that I come from. But right now, currently, I'm still here in Augusta, Georgia. I went off for a little bit to Savannah, Georgia to continue my educational career. I was going to be a computer scientist, but I ended up being a personal trainer. I don't know how that happened. I woke up, one day woke up, I was dealing with obesity. I was 260 pounds, and I got tired of doing things like tying my shoes and that little piece of belt buckle clipping you right there and running up a flight of stairs and running out of breath and things of that nature. You understand what I'm saying? Things that we struggle with on a day-to-day basis, but we have to do better because this body that we have is the only place that we have to live. A lot of people consider their body as themselves, but it's 3 versions of yourself. It's your mind, your body, and your spirit. All right? Now, your mind is always going to want a logical explanation for things like, God, why has he got me lifting all these weights and I'm not losing this weight fast enough and things like that. But what we have to tell our minds, and that's when the spirit gets involved, that's the G, and the spirit has to tell the mind, hey, listen, I'm worthy of losing this weight. I'm worthy of getting my life back. You understand? Because this body can either be a Ferrari, or it can be a tomb, or a dump truck, or prison. You understand? We got a little hornet right there joining in right there. I'm zooming in on that hornet right down there. I like the way Valentine is keeping her composure while that hornet's flying around. All right, but dig this. Now, the next thing is going to be your body. Your body's going to start talking to you once you start getting into your exercise regimen. All right? It's going to hurt. That first week is pretty much going to be what you consider a body shock. All right? Now, a lot of us don't like that feeling, and that scares a lot of us away from trying to continue our fitness journey. Understood? All right? So that discourages a lot of us with the pains from that. Now, it's certain supplements that you can take, but I would say, nah, we're not going to take the supplement route because a lot of your supplements have side effects. All right, so the best thing to do in situations like that is ice, natural things, ice, massage, things like that, of that nature. Sometimes you're just going to have to bite the bullet. Another thing is we got to stop dressing up these bodies and hiding what's going on. You understand? We can make these bodies look nice and pretty and wear the nicest garments. But the best garment that you want to decorate is the one that you're going to see every day, that birthday suit. You dig? Like we said, that's the only place that you have to live. And it's called a human. Now let's go into the human part of it, right? What's another word for colors? Hues, right? Another word for the species of mankind is man. All right, so human means man or woman of color. Meaning that, oh shoot, you was here first. But anyway, God said, let there be light. So still, when he said, let there be light, here comes the plants. Here comes nature, right? He's preparing it all for you. And then nature comes. And in nature, plant cells are made out of 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. All right? Now, a lot of people say, oh, that's 666, that's the beast. I just told you, you're living inside of a beast or inside of a human. All right? A human cell is made out of 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons, which forms a cellular atom. Who was the first person on Earth? Adam. All right, it's starting to make sense now, right? All right, so the main thing, I'm not going to go into a lot of depth about it, a lot of things. You can come see me at 3254 Riceboro Road, next to Stars and Strikes, and we can go more into detail. Because I don't just work with your body, I want to work with the big 3. Remember we were talking about the mind, the body, and the spirit. All right, so once we master the mind, the body, and the spirit, you become your pretty and all, and you got the pretty kids and everything. That's right here at Amor, Valentine. That's what I'm talking about. Once again, we want to give a shout out to our DJ, all the ones and twos, DJ Phenom. You can find them right here. That's right, you got cars and everything, so if you want to have all of your parties and everything and keep the crowd jumping on a certain frequency, that is your man right there.
TheBomb.com. You got weddings, anything special going on, you want to hit him up.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Funny story, too. Can I get into a story, right? Susan Slaughter. Shout out to Susan Slaughter and her husband, Adam Slaughter. And we had a great time in that little spot right there. You understand what I'm saying? My career jumped off from here all the way down the road to 3254 Riceboro Road, next to Stars. You see how I do that over there? That's what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm one of the great body sculpting artists in this city. There's a whole lot of us around the town, especially the minority of our minority fitness going around here. Matter of fact, April is Minority Health Fitness and Awareness Month, where we try to focus more on Black health and fitness around the city. You know, it's a culture thing, so we're trying to make it a culture.
Yeah.
Even if you just get out and you walk, you know, and if you don't want to lose your butt, you better do some squats with that. I hear a lot of ladies saying that they lose their figure by just walking. You can't just walk. That diet plan plays a lot and to play with. If you want to lose weight swiftly, you got to eat a certain way. Now, my fellas, if you want to gain weight, you want to get your muscles on and whatnot, then you're going to have to eat a certain way too. Nutrition is 80% of what we're going to be trying to do. All right? Now, for a fella like that one right there, you see how he's built out of bricks and steel? Then he needs something like chicken breast, asparagus, sweet potato, brown rice. That's going to send him to the restroom and keep his stomach flat. And it's going to give him the proteins to keep his arms swole. Have you working like James Evans every day. That's right. You want to continue, ladies, if you want to continue to have your man to go out there and continue to work hard, then you're going to have to feed him accordingly. So he can go out and do it again. And go out and do it again. And he got to hear about it when he got no money because he can go out there and do it again.
Oh, man, that means we got to cook, huh?
That's right. Let me tell you like this. Women, your medicine cabinet is your kitchen cabinet. All right? I'll say it again. Your medicine cabinet is your kitchen cabinet. All right? Now, if you want these little boys like him right there, because he got a lot of energy, you got a little running back right there. Right, now I'm going to tell you like this. If you want him to pay attention more in school and to sit down and be calm, now you got to remember he's a little African too. All of us are derivatives of that part of the hemisphere. All right, so we got rhythm in us. We have drive in us. Sometimes we don't even know reason why our foot keeps shaking and like this, and we're beating on this because of that rhythm that's programmed. It's in his DNA. All right, now if you want to make sure that he settles down, and make sure that he can pay attention and focus. You gotta feed him a certain way. You understand? Now, if you give him too much sugar, and what you think that's gonna do? You give him pancakes and sugar and all that stuff. As soon as he get there, and he wanna talk. He see his homeboys, he see colors, he see cartoons, he see everything. He fired up, man. But then we wanna get mad at him for not sitting still and being calm. You know, that's the serious parts of diets. You don't even want to judge over your case, judging your case with a specific diet. He eats certain things that's going to have his mind thinking a certain type of way. Sometimes we even take on and consume the last days of the animals that were slaved, you understand, and killed. And they were, and the animal's homeboy right there, he's seeing his homeboy get killed, and he's seeing his homeboy get killed. And guess what? An adrenaline rush goes through the animal, right? And it's part of the animal's last source of defense. And it takes the meat. And now when you're eating all that crazy beef and pork and all that stuff, you're wondering why you're having all these crazy dreams and why you getting so upset for no reason and why you emotional. You understand what I'm saying? You're taking on the last days or that last form of defense that animal. Understood? I'm going into two. You know, from the hood fellas on up to the judges. And the common denominator is we got to be able to take care of this thing that God's given us. This is how much closer or in tune with the universe that you are. If you look at your finger right now, and you see that little swirl in the middle right there? All right, now you seen how hurricanes look? They kind of look like that little swirl. You see the Milky Way? You see how that looks like that little swirl? You seen that 9 ether or that 9 in your hair that turns like this and it goes into them waves, dog? Yeah. You know what I mean? You so in tune with all of that, but we don't get taught that type of stuff in the schools. All right, school teachers from the inside out, because everything you've ever thought about is manifest itself here. You understand? Even with the children, you say, shoot, I'm gonna have me a little boy one day. And guess what? The words become flesh. You see what I'm saying? Your career can become just like out of the blue, just like you spoke it into existence. You understand? If you can hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. You know what I mean? That goes anything from relationships to careers, to having your children, to seeing a person you ain't seen in a long time. You ever thought about a person so hard and then you see them at Wendy's or something?
Yeah. That's the irony, like, yeah, the universe, that's where the universe works though. It's like,
ordering number 3.
Like, I just popped you up in my mind. Like,
right on. And it works just like that. Now, I'm going to tell you, it can also work in the opposite direction too. There's a quick story I'll share with you, right? It was this dude, he was in the desert. He saw this tree. And finally he sat up underneath the tree. He was just chilling. He knew he was probably gonna die soon, but he was just thinking about real hard. Man, it sure would be good to have us something to drink or have me some still drink around here too. So we had the Belvedere start popping up around it, the Grey Goose and all that other stuff start popping up around it. So next thing you know, he said, it sure be good to have something to eat with all this drink, especially that other drink. So you gotta have something on the stomach. So he started thinking about foods and all that type of stuff, and it started appearing. So he started getting into, you know how I remember I told you I said that brain wants a logical explanation for things? So he wondered where all this stuff coming from. It got to be ghosts somewhere around here. Next thing you know, ghosts started appearing. All right? Then he said, the ghosts here. These jokers might be here to kill me. Next thing you know, they start stabbing him and stomping on him, and then next thing you know, he may get killed. Now you see how that works? Yeah. Okay, now when stuff starts going good for you and this and that, now you're going to have some people come up to you and be like, hey man, don't lose too much weight. Or don't get, you know what I'm saying? You don't get too many muscles, man. You don't look like Hogan and all that. But it ain't going to make a difference too. Now the people around you is either going to help build you or they're going to help try to bring you down. It's just the system. It's just how it's designed. Some of them is going to even be your family. You understand? But we can't lose no weight if we're not happy. So when I go out and service the community and my back's hurting and my brain's hurting and all this type of stuff, you understand what I'm saying? I can't really use that as an excuse for when I come home. You understand what I mean? So a diet plays its role in my house too, to be able to do what I do, to be able to come back home, because having small children, they haven't followed me all the way around the house or around my job and my career all day. So when I tell them I'm tired, they really sometimes don't understand that. So you gotta find that from somewhere. You understand what I mean? And that's what I'm telling you is something other than your mind and your body that's making you do that. You also have to work on your spirituality. All right? Pretty days like this, we weren't just telling y'all that the day looks good. We telling y'all that that sun does something to y'all. It unlocks something in y'all, especially us. You understand? And it's all of that stuff that's programmed. You gotta learn how to go in, and you gotta learn how to do meditation. And you got to start taking care of yourself, y'all. I ain't just talking to the black man and woman. I'm talking to all of y'all that's doing the way somebody thought you into existence. And after this is gone, it's now in memory of, meaning that it's back to the thought. You understand what I'm saying? Energy is transferred. Nobody really dies. E equals MC. All right, so snapping back. We're back.
No, that was awesome. That you hit a lot of important things that I wanted to kind of touch on anyway today, right. Because I wanted to talk about the fact that how I even got here. You know, in order for you to actually put things out there and actually go forward with things, not just a thought, but actually. When I figured out what it actually means and meant to walk on water, I always, as a child, my dad used to always tell me and my siblings all the time, you know, I hope you have a walk on water day. But to actually walk on water, to actually just go and do, and just know that God's got you. Like no matter what, you're gonna have that obstacle, but just do it. You know, you can't be afraid of what the obstacle, what the final result is going to be, because if you're doing, the final result is going to be what it's supposed to be, and it's going to open up. But if you're not doing it, if you're not walking on water, if you're not going, if you're not doing what it is that you put your mind and your intentions to do, it's always going to be just a thought. You're always going to stay stagnant. You know what I mean? That it's important. Your health is important. Your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health is all important.
Man, you call it walking on water, but in my world, I call it jumping off of a cliff and building a helicopter on the way down. It's the feeling.
Just knowing you're going to land.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, even though you falling, and because doing something like this is hard, and this is not the only black business, and people are expecting you to lower your prices. People, you understand what I'm saying? They don't understand. You got electric, you got water, you got. You're not seeing all of that that's coming in like this. What good Amor used to say? You might see a brother on TV, but heck, it's almost like I'm rhyming for free. That little money be gone. You understand what I'm saying? But we should do more things like support days and venues like this. A lot of y'all saying y'all don't have nowhere to go right now, but this is where the happenings is. You understand what I'm saying? You're scratching each other's back. It's a thing that decide to do things around the city. You know, there's so many of us that we can all create income and stability off of one another. Migo is making money off of us with the landscaping. Mal Yin is making money off of the nails with us. You dig? All right. The Indians is making money off of the hotels. Okay. And gas stations. Okay, well now, I need you to start doing something for self-black, man, but y'all need to start supporting just like you support everybody else. Now, I'm not taking away from any other businesses either. Sometimes Migo might be a little closer. Right. Understand what I'm saying? And get your Red Bull or something from Migo in there. You understand what I'm saying? But don't bypass, yourself to get to somewhere else. You understand what I mean? Because you're also going to get more of a family-oriented environment. Now, I'm trying to tell you, too, now, this also gives you black vendors, this puts a target on yourselves, too. This is your time to become your greatest version when it's time to sell. One of the things that we fail to do is sell. We make a great hamburger. I know my dog right there make an even better hamburger than McDonald's. But McDonald's got that selling thing on lock. You understand what I mean? So we got to start letting the people know in all the communities and let them know that this is what we do.
But that's another thing too. We hold our people to a whole nother standard than we do everybody else. So you can go to McDonald's 10 times McDonald's will mess up your burger 9 of those 10 times.
It don't even
But
look
you're
like
going
what
to
it did on the
continue
picture.
to go to McDonald's. But when it comes to our people, let one of us mess up something, and it's like, oh my God, let's just throw them. We throwing them to the dirt. Like, I ain't never supporting that person again. Oh, that person is just. We can't do that to our people because we all are human. We make mistakes. Nothing's gonna be perfect.
And even if our people decide not to be as supportive, there's other people that's around that's going to do it. What's for you is going to be for you, regardless.
Amen.
Shout out to Humanity, but Brother B told me he used to watch black folk go in front of Humanity all the time, and he would sit out there and say, dang, I got what they need. I got something that'll help that gut, or something that'll help even your hair grow back, or your fingernails look good. This man got the remedy down there at Humanity. Shout out to Humanity down there off of 8th Street. I think it's like 801, you know what I'm saying, 8th Street. But everything from healthy smoothies and healthy living and stuff like that. Okay, we gonna sit and eat some barbecue and stuff like that, but when we talking about like cleansing, you gotta go holler at that man. Even if you don't go holler at him, learn the herbs. The Bible says take the herbs of the earth and use them wisely.
Yes.
You feel me? So you got stuff like burdock root, you got stuff like cabbage, right? So we always want to do that. Mama, you play a major key. You are first God before we even know who God is. You feel me? You first teach it.
When I was going through some thyroid issues not too long ago, the doctor told me that if I do have thyroid issues, that I'm gonna have to take medicine for the rest of my life. So I used my mind and started researching. What can I eat? And what can I delete from my body? And from my what I was eating, from what I would eat, to correct those issues. When I went back, I'm telling you, they couldn't figure out what the heck was going on because I ain't had no more thyroid issues because I removed everything that I needed to remove, and I started eating everything. The moment I started eating the stuff that I removed, I started having issues. I started not feeling good again. So
That's that body's check engine light.
Yeah, that's 100% correct. What you put into your body, what you're eating, that all has a lot to do with everything.
You're either feeding disease or you're preventing disease. Say that before you eat any meal that you're putting into your body. All diseases start in the stomach. All right, the great Dr. Xavier says that all diseases come from mucus, buildup, starches, red meats. That's the main thing that's killing the black community right now, starches and red meats. If we can get over those two things and say other, excuse me, you need a cleansing. Oh, that cough just reminded me. Yeah, you need a cleansing. You understand what I'm saying? So that body's going to let you know. So you can't ignore that thing because it'll start off small by being a stomach ache, but then the pain get louder because you're groaning, then the pain get louder, it turns into an ambulance, and the pain get louder until it turns into beep. That's a real thing. So we want to go into our golden years too without being able to ask nobody to get nothing off the shelf for us or cut our grass or change our tires, stuff like this. You feel me? And not put so much on our youngins and let them still be free and not have to come and take care of us. All right, a lot of that start at your table, All right, so push away from a lot of the stuff. If you want to make it a religious thing, Leviticus 11:7, don't eat that swine. If you ate a pig for 28 days, you're going to turn into one. If you eat a cow for 28 days, you're going to turn into one.
Do somewhere to go today, so we're going to give him
I keep seeing lies, I'm like handcuffed. I tab your whole block to save your cat. Look at that.
right now, so we're going to give him a round of applause.
All right, thank y'all. Shout out to my daughter's going to be graduating. And
I'm going to make sure I'll be posting links to his website so you can get signed up for the boot camps.
We're at 3254 Wrightsboro Road, right next door to Stars and Stripes.
And he's affordable.
Very affordable.
Yeah.
Very affordable. For now.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you, Dusty, you better get in there. I'm gonna be training Ruben Studdard or somebody.
He ain't playing.
Steve Harvey or somebody. You let Tyler Perry or somebody hear about this.
Sent, what, five ladies? It took 5 ladies to a body.
I took 7.
7 ladies. He took 7 ladies to a bodybuilding, that he trained to a bodybuilding competition. And they all placed.
It was a beautiful thing. Nice. We also had 2 people lose over 100 pounds with us.
Awesome.
We also beat diabetes. And I don't want to say too much. Yeah.
You got it's a picture of one young lady. She started in December. By March, she looked amazing. Right. Exactly.
We got a 68-year-old bodybuilder. Sure. That's right. Her name is Coach Giovanna McNeil. You can find her, Coach Giovanna McNeil. And we also have senior boot camp days. Like a lot of our stuff is slow paced too, where you can get in there and you can take the seniors, your aunties, your Uncle Bruh, Uncle Tank and them. You know, everybody got Uncle Bruh. Anybody got Uncle Bruh in here? I'm the only one with Uncle Bruh?
Yeah, you the only one with Uncle Bruh.
Oh, that's the uncle. Oh, the uncle who had that pack of cigarettes right there in the socks. Hold on. Alright, but senior boot camps, we also have boxing classes. For the youth or adults at 6:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's a 30-minute class, just $5 to $10. Come in there and get some of your frustrations off. I know a lot of things be going on out here in the streets and stuff, and the job, and it's just like a traffic jam in your head. So when you come to that place, it's supposed to be like a hot air balloon and get up out of all of that. You understand what I mean? From the paint on the wall to the incense we burning up in there, the frankincense and stuff, and yeah, man, we try to make it just as, you know, of a family-oriented environment. You probably won't even think it's a gym when you came up in there. You understand? Because we interact with you. You know, we look at those numbers, we're trying to see why those numbers not moving.
And they treat you like family.
Right on.
Yeah.
That means if we see you in Walmart or something, we say, cuz, what you got in the buggy?
Right. Like you got that bacon right there.
You understand? That part. So, just y'all continue to be blessed, man, and I really do appreciate you inviting me and taking the time out of your day and allow me to speak on this platform too. I want y'all to continue to come and check out once again. Here it is. It's Mrs. Valentine's House of Amor. House of Amor. And don't forget, DJ Phenom right over here on the ones and twos. Give me your information right over here. I'm gonna give information. Tell me how you can book it.
We'll post it in the link.
Yeah, I'll post it in the link.
So too smooth. That's the 9. I'm gonna turn it over to Keith Sweat at the 9 o'clock hour. Signing off.
Well, we're going to interview Phenom in a couple weeks. I am going to go over there and talk to the bearded chef, and I'm gonna go over there and talk to the bearded chef. So, I was about to be able to look for jewelry. They got bangles and earrings, necklace sets. Oh, look at the rings. She's located here in Augusta, Georgia. Ooh, okay. You can contact her at AntasiaFabulous.com. You can make purchases from her website. She has $5 jewelry. So, question. I know you don't want to talk. So, just look at me. She don't want to talk. But I do have a question. So, $5 jewelry. So, does that mean that when I purchase a necklace, so does the necklace include the earrings? So it's $5 for the set, or is it $10 for a necklace and earrings? How does that work?
So this is what I got. So these are what you call fashion fit sets.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes with an earring, a ring, a bracelet, a necklace for $20.
Okay, so earrings, bracelet, necklace, and a ring
for $20.
Okay, so $5 a piece.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And then you get you go around this way.
Mm-hmm.
You get
Wow.
have the other things.
So Mother's Day, will you be out here for Mother's Day? You got another event? Okay.
It depends on what you're doing.
Okay, I'll let you know. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Definitely be able to benefit from having like paparazzi jewelry. I wear paparazzi jewelry all the time. So check out Fantasia's fabulousgems.com and get you some jewelry. She has a lot of beautiful options, and if you want, you can contact her in person, or call her, or no, send her a text message, 706-993-6365. Put gems in your messages, that way she knows what you're contacting her about, and know that you're not scamming as well as scam.
There you go.
All right. The bacon smash burger, sausage smash burger, Hawaiian smash burger. I'm about to ask him. Oh, hey.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you? We found him.
How everybody doing today?
Good. So, where's the other mic? I'm about to go get you a mic. Hold on. All right. So here is the last segment of the day. I will be making a grilled cheese chicken salad sandwich. So I have garlic butter. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some, do some free advertising. I got garlic butter that I got from Samsung. Their garlic butter is bomb.com. I'm gonna take that and put that on my griddle. Garlic butter is the bomb. Everybody know everything's better than garlic, right? Yeah. You like garlic? Yeah. So, my bread. They jamming outside. I use cheese. Use your favorite cheese, whatever cheese you like. I like American cheese for my grilled cheese, and not just any American cheese. I like the good kind.
You know how to go get some off-brand cheese.
Yes, it's not gonna taste the same if you have just any American cheese. You gotta have the good kind. So I take my cheese, put it on my bread. Make sure y'all can see me. Go ahead. I let it brown.
I'm gonna wipe it off.
Yeah. I see. I got that right there. I would take chicken salad. Not really hot.
It must be burning the bread.
Wait. Chicken salad. It ain't burnt, auntie, but it's brown. They use brown butter. Actually, there are recipes that call for brown butter.
Turn it out just a little bit.
Yeah, turn it out. Okay. Let's try it again.
Oh.
Alright.
favorite for most people, but you got some people that they need the we call it Swiss and with Monster cheese, provolone, yeah. But ain't nothing like the good old fashioned American cheese on a grilled cheese, especially the good kind. Wait till you get
Oh, that's great. That's gorgeous. Oh, look at there. You gotta see that. Y'all gotta see this.
Just like that. Make one more.
You gonna let your audience try it?
Yeah, I'm gonna make one more. Put some gloves on so somebody can actually try it.
Oh, the first one's not edible?
The first one, I can eat it because I didn't have
I'll find.
It literally only takes like what, a minute per side for a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, so our next, like I said, the next segment we're gonna do will be not segment. The next show will be our Dear Mama show. The next show. Hey, what you looking at him for?
You look cute right there.
I got him right there.
Okay.
That is my husband. He do look cute right there. My husband. Like I was saying, the next show will be our Dear Mama show series, and we're gonna recognize mamas. We're gonna have a fashion show. We are going to have some amazing the website, myheavenlyltreasures.com, or you can message me or send me an email. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I appreciate everybody that will tune in the future. And